The next thing I'd like to show is the pivot table that we kind of talked about as well at the first dashboard that we saw. But in this one, I was able to actually make a pivot table of the data that's referenced on this generic inquiry. So I'm just going to click this filter here. And what it's doing is taking all my data based on my filters. So my filter that I have here is that it's equal to new or open. Just like Excel, it gives me all my different data and allows me to say how I want to see it. So I have my rows, my columns, and my values. If you're looking at your values, it gives you a couple different ways. Right now I'm just looking as a number, but I can see it as a grand total percentage or different percentages of the row. I can sort it in different ways. I actually put a label on this one, so if it is empty, that it's called unassigned rather than empty. So I can have a different label. And I'm also collapsing everything, so it's not the full expansion of all this data as soon as I open it. So going back to the screen itself, you can see here I have, let's say, Acme brick. I can expand that in my contacts. Well, one's assigned to Joe here, and the other one's not assigned, and it kind of shows me the stage it's in and the value that's associated to that. Now, if I collapse that again, and I want to take a look at a cell and say, well, for the stage prospect that's unassigned, let me see what those are. When I click this, it's actually going to be dynamic enough to drill me down to what makes that information. And then if I go back, I can click on other information. It's going to take me down and do different things with that data.